What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Silver Ranch here, back for another Ranch reaction, and I got two fan suggestions I'm gonna do today. The first one, I want to give a shout out to Zurutsu for suggesting this one. It's called Circus Hop by YonkaGor. I've also kind of been waiting around because I know Fable's dropping something crazy on Saturday. CG5, I believe, is doing has a song with Glitch Whisper, which I love because I believe oh god, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. I think Glitch Whisper is Game Boy Jones and Thrizzy. I want to say it's Thrizzy. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Anyone who watches Glitch Whisper, but there's a lot of stuff that's dropping that I'm trying to keep in the loop with this weekend, and I'm supposedly having an interview for next episode of Nerds on the Mic. Actually, I got two, one of which I need to get back to. Yeah. But I want to get into this one. It's Circus Hop by YonkaGor. I'm kind of trying to balance going back and forth between, YonkaGor and Ivy Comb. And I also need to start throwing in some more Kenny Young. And I'm supposed to, actually, there's a Stephen Afro song or two I need to listen to. So there's a lot. I'm trying to get myself back into balance things. I took a break for a little bit, went home. I'm going to try to record my 1000 so special. I'll probably record it tonight when I get back from work. Well, whatever else I need to. And yeah, so I'm super excited to jump right into this. What I've always loved with YonkaGor's music is not only does it sound good, but it's also weird because it's like, it sounds really upbeat and it's very dark and like, holy shit, some of these messages and some of these songs are just, you get genuinely surprised hearing them. So yeah, I'm ready to jump right into this. If this is Circus Hop by YonkaGor. If you enjoy the reactions, please leave support by dropping likes, comment, subscribe. I am in the process of working on some Silver Ranch merchandise. I have two things, I believe, ready. I made like a little mug and stickers, if you want. If you want to help support me in any way, yeah. Before we do, quick word from a partner on my channel. And now a quick word to shout out a partner on my channel, being Dubby Energy. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is meant to give you focuses, no crashes, jitters, nothing, unlike a lot of other energy drinks. They also don't use artificial dyes, which to me I would find super important since, quite frankly, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of energy drinks. I think they're super full of chemicals and just, they don't feel supernatural, but Dubby does. They contain vitamins, amino acids, and a solid amount of caffeine to help you focus when you're gaming, working, or taking care of chores or other things that we might not really want to deal with. It helps gives you a lot of energy to get through your day. The process is super simple. All you have to do is pour in some water, tear open a packet, or pour a spoonful from a tub, give the bottle a shake, and boom, you got yourself a simple and delicious energy drink. They are beyond tasty. I got right here a mixture of watermelon, guava, and lime. Like, that is just phenomenal. That is just phenomenal. I never knew I wanted that mixture of those three together, but yes. And along with having a solid price, I just love this company in Dubby. They're super trustworthy, and I love them to death. And if you need any more convincing, if you go down to my description and click the link, or use this code here, Silver_Ranch with a capital S and a capital R at checkout, you get 10% off your original purchase, courtesy of Dubby. Thank you so much for being a partner of my channel, Dubby Energy. And now back to the video. That out of the way, let's get into the music. Contains, yep. And flash colors, okay. Oh, turn off the freaking, no. I like the opening with the organ and the piano, or like the little toy piano mixed with like the organ. Okay.
It's a comical yet devastating universe, but it's still the kind of universe that I deserve. The lipstick on my face has bled into my skin. it should show a grin. From the sky, I won't want you to cry. So here's a map for everyone to sneer at. So sing along, it's such a silly song.
Wow.
The cackling carousel, it spins and never stops. The acrobat who's waiting at the top should do a circus hop.
First off, can we just appreciate simplistic video, but it looks freaking gorgeous. More importantly than this looks gorgeous. I love that build up with like the sounds you get from like old-timey TV static and radio static that builds up into the big booming chorus. I've always you guys know me so well, and one thing that has always been a favorite of mine is artists who just have fantastic contrast. So I've loved nerdcore. Well, I actually like this community so much as well. Like the difference between people like I love seeing the difference between someone like Steven Afro to YonkaGor to Kenny Young to Scratch 21. I even did one recently of When Snakes Sing, among others, and I genuinely enjoy the level of contrast all these artists have within one sub community of people, like of individuals. Because it's almost interesting, like, is in this sense. I'm curious what they're referring to, in the sense of like here was one.
Universe that I deserve. The lipstick on my face has bled into my skin.
The lipstick on my face is bled into my skin. Because usually a lot of people use, well, red lipstick, and red is also the color for blood. So I'm curious if this has like some scary and like darker undertones with it. And interesting they used like the other thing was like interesting that they used like a clarinet to kind of drive like the opening sound here.
The fact that I'm a failure, 'cause I'm still afraid the future might be scarier. I'll slip while having fun and cut off my own tongue. They'll think I was dumb. From the sky, I won't want you to cry. So here's an act for everyone to sneer.
One thing I find interesting with this song, in specific, is like with this performance here. I feel like there's a lot of undertones of. I don't know if it's more of like feeling comfortable in your own skin, but I feel like it's interesting. They took the premise of like circus, because like a lot of people, if you remember things like traveling circuses, a lot of people consider them as freaks, as abominations, amalgamations, outcasts. Like a lot of people, like the dregs of society, is a lot of the negative undertones of what people use to describe those who are in the circus. People who are like the social outcasts of life, I guess is the best way to say it. But when you listen to the verses of the song, it sounds like they're trying to do the best that they can for themselves while putting on an act for everyone else to laugh at, almost in a sense. I don't know. Wow, wait. Okay, that kind of hit me like a freight train. I feel like that has more to do with the side of, like, being bullied for just being yourself. Because, like, this line, right... Two things. It was the picture of them falling, I'm guessing falling off the trapeze with, like, the tears across their face. But also, it was this bit right here. Have a laugh with everyone but me. Because it's about them. Fuck, this is some deep shit right here. And it's weird, like, damn. This is why I've always loved YonkaGor's music, because it sounds so great, but when you, like, listen further past, like, the original, past the surface level of just the amazing music, that, by the way, people like Daniel Lee and Genuine, oh my god, you guys fucking cook with this every time. But more than that, and YonkaGor, I mean, but that goes without saying, their voice is incredible. But past all that, when you get past the surface, these songs are dark, and it just, like, you get blindsided with the hardest jabs and uppercuts to your jaw and, like, your heart. Damn. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That ending is serious as hell as well. Man, oh, that trumpeted sax were beautiful. Woo-hoo-hoo. Man, holy shit. Okay, that's a crazy good song. That is Circus Hop by YonkaGor. I mean, my god. That song is freaking incredible. The tone is beautiful. The messaging, while really sad, is just so well executed. YonkaGor's voice, like, I swear to God, they're... Like, them and CG5 got some of the smoothest voices I've ever heard in music. Like, those two and John Mayer. There's something about those three voices as they're just so smooth. The ranges are so seamless. It feels like they put such little strain on their voice to the point where it's honestly bordering on so impressive to be able to have that level of range, that level of control, power, and dynamic, and that much level of talent with their dynamic range, that it borders on insanely impressive. Like, honestly bordering on just completely shocking. I can't begin to recommend this song enough to people. If you haven't listened to it yet, Circus Hop is absolutely incredible. And if you enjoyed this reaction, please leave support, because this song is so good. This song is so good. If you enjoyed the reaction, share it around to everyone. Get as many people listen to this song. I'm actually curious. What's this? 4.6 mil. Holy shit. 4.6 mil. My God. Yeah. If you enjoyed the song, please support by dropping a like, comment for more, subscribe to become part of the Ranch Nation while turning on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on Ranch Reactions, gaming, commentary, music, my podcast, Nerds on the Mic, vlogs, EP album breakdowns, or anything else that I drop on this channel, because I love and support that y'all leave mean the world to me. And again, I couldn't have gotten the 1K without you guys, so thank you all for everything. I love you guys, take care, and I am out. Peace!